professional malpractice. So it's supposed to protect us, but I'm sure we'll hear of instances where it's being abused.
Well, it sounds like the
think I'm gonna
reason
retire.
for this is to get listing agents to be accurate in their marketing materials and not puff things
Right.
Or left information.
Or right, and just honestly, have
Or how about
mistakes.
things like a sewer or a septic tank on a title that was built in, 150 years ago. Now they want to provide the accuracy of that. I mean, they could,
Well,
you know,
right.
I mean, it could get very convoluted and very gray.
I think that one will change. Okay, here's a good one. In the financing addendum, a sentence was added that requires a buyer to seek prior written consent from the seller if the buyer elects to change the type of loan or lender after the time to apply for financing expires.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
That is good.
Optional clauses.
You mean if they're changing lenders, they have
Yeah.
to notify you?
Which a lot of people have been doing.
Well, that's
They have to.
Within the period of time that you said you'd make application.
Right.
So you can, so during that, let's say, I usually say 1 day for a loan application because they've already made it, but there's
Right.
a lot of buyers have to shop around and they can't get a better
If
rate
it's-
until they
if
have a
it's
purchase
after
and sale
that
done.
date and they switch, they have to tell you. They can switch around all they want
Yeah.
within that 1 day or 5 days.
Okay, so then you should
Like I just
leave
switched
that more
mine
5
at
days.
11th
Okay.
hour.
If they don't, then what happens? Terminate the deal?
Yeah, find a new buyer.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well,
Yeah,
just
just mark it. Find them.
Yeah, the option. I mean, I've been
doesn't
talking
say
to
that.
people about some of this stuff, and it's interesting. It has
So
some
you
of
put
the
your
things.
earnest money in jeopardy is basically what they're saying, if you switch lenders and you don't notify.
Yeah, but it doesn't clarify, so that's
It
a really
doesn't
good
clarify earnest
question.
So
Okay,
is the money,
22D, they've added irrigation, water, natural gas, telephone, electricity, cable, and
Eastern
other.
Washington.
They've deleted the paragraph addressing the selling broker's commission if there's no listing agreement, because too many people were using that to negotiate what was already set in the listing agreement. There's paragraph 9, homeowners association review period. That's 22D, so that's something you can check. That paragraph requires the seller to provide certain association documents to the buyer and gives the buyer a right to terminate following receipt and review of the documents. Okay, so that, they've removed that section of 22D that states the selling office commission is to be whatever it is. And they've added a different form, Form 41C. Should you write up something that's for sale by owner or whatever, then you would use that form. So that takes the place of the SOC clause in the 22D form. Yeah, this just goes into Form 65B, delayed possession rental agreement. That's just very confusing to me. So I've got to call in to see if that's going to be for a 4-hour period or if it's for, closing plus 3 days, which I've never seen.
The
before.
seller has possession till 9 o'clock
9
p.m.
9 p.m. And you close, my house closed at 2, but I don't take possession till 9. Does that mean I have to?
No, I say possession on closing, and then I put on closing.
Closing
That's-
at
that's a
9
good-
9 p.m.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
put on closing, meaning that's, or otherwise specified, and so I write in there on closing. It
I
closed
think that's
at 3 o'clock.
However,
Didn't mean
but you don't know that it's gonna close. The title company can
Yeah.
close from
Yeah.
2 to 5. You don't know.
It's like, oh, we have recording now.
But I don't check on closing, I check the other box and write on Oh,
You
closing.
could write 6 PM or something like that.
Right.
Does-
That- that- it's
Is the
automatic.
clause still in there that
Yeah.
says that closing isn't until the funds are available to the seller?
Yeah, and the funds are available to the seller when it closes. So to me, that.
No.
I'm
That's
sure.
not
You
true.
have recording them.
It
We
could
could be
be-
closed
it could
at
be
Friday
3
and
days
late in the
later.
afternoon.
And the money's
funds
not
come.
available,
Yeah.
yeah.
They can't
Right.
get, the wire isn't there.
Happens a lot.
They
Yeah,
really
but if
need to
you're
clarify
at the escrow office at 5 p.m. and they have recording numbers, they can give you their money. That's a lazy
Only if they
escrow
have the
office.
money. A lot of times they don't have the money.
Not if it's
Yeah, the
wired
wire
to
is
the
the
East
key.
Coast.
Yeah.
It's wiring, if you don't wire
They don't
by
get it
11,
until
you
after.
can't get it.
Because I had one 2 years ago that it recorded.
Yeah, but
The
no money.
was not there, and the seller said, "We have moving vans." And the guy said,
I
"You
had it
ain't moving
happen
in my house till
I
I
had it
get my
happen to
money."
myself.
And he's right.
With
He
the
was
stuff,
right.
with that
Part
builder.
of the problem on the wire is you can't get a wire after 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because it goes to the East Coast before it can come back here. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but they say it's released to record. That
Well-
just means,
It does need to be clarified, though.
Well,
Just be
the
careful
funds
what
are
you do
available.
there.
I mean, it's.
Yeah, you're
Who's
in
got a
line.
calculator? Okay, I'm moving on, because that's all the changes that are major. But
I thought there
still
was
take the class.
I thought there was a clause regarding statute of limitations to sue a seller.
There,
they're-
economic loss rule.
Yeah, and that's a icky clause to me.
Prohibits a buyer from suing a seller for negligently misrepresenting the condition of the property. In short, the economic loss rule bars negligence claims when the property is sold by a PSA and the buyer suffers an economic loss which does not involve personal injury or damage to property. Buyer has a claim for economic loss for a seller's negligent misrepresentations only if the purchase and sale agreement permits a buyer to bring that claim.
So you can check
I
a
don't-
box that says,
Yeah.
yes, you can sue the seller if they're wrong. I
New
mean, I,
specific term number 9 provides as follows: buyer will not have a remedy for seller's negligent
Will or
errors,
will not.
inaccuracies, or omissions.
We brought
So you can
this
choose
Get
one.
that one right.
yeah, that's really screwball to me.
And that's on the
Okay, who's
Form
gonna,
21?
who's
Form
gonna
17?
choose?
Has to deal
How
with
about
it.
this?
Will allow it.
They changed that.
Well, what seller
Small
would say,
committee of attorneys.
That's
Yeah.
off.
Sue me, yeah.
Yeah.
On the war, the convention coming up next week, they are gonna have a forms class. They haven't said that they're gonna have the forms class.
Yeah, that's right, you said that
But I
yesterday.
called in,
Because
and
they're
the
always
second
full.
day at 9:30, they're having the forms class.
Are you going
So-
to come, Diana?
I'm trying to.
Okay, I can't be there the first day because my grandmother's funeral, but I'll be there on Tuesday, so I'll take it. If that's, I think it's the second day. And then
That's what I was
Kenmore
told.
can't have directional arrows now, neither can you in Renton, so it's every city.
Shoreline,
Yeah.
girls coming around.
I still see them
I
around,
know.
but
Yeah, I thought Lake Forest Park you couldn't, and
You still see
there's
'em,
still
yeah.
tons of them there.
at Edmonds, my signs are picked up within a day. And then Linwood, I don't think you can have them, but they're out. So, Lisa gave me,
Particularly if you got your names on it, really easy.
Yeah.
yeah, and then they charge you
Yeah.
$90 to get them
Yeah.
back. They cost you $5, so I don't understand what the point of that is. So, everybody apparently has been interested with Lisa as to what our commissions are, ringing in my ear, from September '05 to September '06, just to compare the 2
I
months.
don't know if she's got that camera.
So, let's see. In '05, oh, wait a minute, '06. We had 38 transactions in September.
That closed.
For 300 commissions. And then '07, we've had 26 in September for 219, and this is with generally about the same amount of agents, if not more. So I don't have a calculator.
It's about
30%. So
What's
that's a
in
30% drop. Huh?
Somebody dropped it.
Yeah.
The
So
average,
that-
the average right now is 28%.
The average what, drop?
Average drop.
What's the difference in the amount of agents between?
It's
About the same.
About the
That's the
same.
Yeah. we might have
Another
added-
month.
Yeah, I'll take
It'll
another
take
couple.
about 6 months.
And they are, and the West had the highest drop in this last quarter.
Yeah, but that 30% includes everything. And if you took Seattle by itself, it would be 30%.
Yeah, that's just a drop in our office activity. I think that's pretty reflective of what's going on in the
That's
market.
the homies and all those areas.
I'll get Melissa so she can explain.
Okay,
the
yeah,
phone
we're gonna talk
system.
about our phones a little bit, so you
Okay.
guys will know. I don't think we need a phone on training, it's pretty obvious what to do.
Keely, is that, back to the forms thing, isn't there a mandatory class?
No, there's not a mandatory class, but there is just a class. The legal bulletin's available online. I pretty much just went over everything, but there are some questions, so it'd be good to go to.
Yeah,
It's been
well,
on the
I
MLS
just
for
didn't-
about
Does
6
everybody know how
weeks.
this all came
It's on the front
about?
page of the MLS for around there.
Does everybody know how this all came about, how this new farms became?
Because they're statewide.
About it.
There.
Purchase sale agreements were, the real estate association has some where they had their own MLS and
We're seeing, I just don't know if there's-
Northwest MLS, and they decided to standardize
Oh,
them.
do you mind?
So they had a small committee
I'm Keely.
and put this together, and then they went over certain things that had been problems,
I did.
you know.
I look like
And
hell.
the one thing, is, when you get a group of attorneys together, they all have different opinions as to, particularly who they represent.
Mind my face, I have.
Whether representing you as an agent or the seller or as a prospective client.
So now Washington State, all the forms
are
are,
now
they're
standard.
mandated to be the
Yeah.
same. So
Right.
throughout Washington, they're
All
all
of
the
Washington
same.
State, this is what this form is. It's owned by Northwest MLS, it's part of the input from the Realty Association. And across